What's going on? It's just on bringing you a brand new video. How is everyone doing today? I'm happy to say that we did hit our 5 like goal. So because of that, we're coming out with the part two or volume two to the Sneaky Links series. And I'm very happy to say that we're doing that now because I have a lot more stories. And once again, if we get our like goal, I'm gonna say another 5 likes. I will continue the series, but it won't be the next video I upload. It'll probably be a different video. But yeah, let's just get straight into this video. So this time around, it wasn't just me. It was me and my friend Sam who took a fat L on this sneaky link. So this was sophomore year, so about 2.5 years ago. And basically at the time, my friend Sam had a girlfriend. Let's name her Amanda. So Amanda was my best friend, but also his girlfriend. So it was a weird dynamic, but we made it work and there was usually no issues. So basically, because she was my homie, she was always trying to put me on to her girls. So, like she was a real homie. So basically, this one night they went to a party. The only reason why I knew about it was because they were posting it and it looked pretty lit. But basically afterwards and even during it, she was FaceTime calling my boy Sam, who was at my crib at the time, and basically saying, yo, like we need to all link at her crib and that she was gonna sneak us in. Okay, so I would say around this time it was around 10:30. So I already knew I had maximum 30 minutes out. Like that was like my curfew was like 11 at the time. So I knew that this wasn't gonna work and that we were gonna have to sneak out. Sam was luckily sleeping at my house for the time being, but basically what happened was it got around, I think it was 12 o'clock, and it was raining. That's what I remember. It was pouring out. And at the time, we didn't have any raincoats, none of that. All we had was our fit that we were trying to link them in. So we basically got it soaked, but luckily our Uber driver spotted us with some towels in the back of his car. Actually, I forgot to even mention that. Yeah, he was a 10 out of 10 Uber driver. Like he literally had water, he had snacks. Like he was one of those Uber drivers. Mind you, it's like 12 at night, and he was really good with the conversation too. Like he was like a whole like 5 stars. Like he deserved his 5 stars. So we told him our plan of linking these girls, and he said it was a pretty good idea, and that if we have to Uber back at any time, that hopefully he would be the one to pick us up, which we were kind of hoping too, because I'm telling you, he was really the boy. So he dropped us like a few feet away from the house, no lights on. We told him that, and we snuck into the back of her yard. Once we got to the backyard, this is where things already off rip. Red flag number one, we were going in through her kitchen. Now, her kitchen, I didn't know at the time until, experiencing all this, is one of the loudest places. And when we opened up the door, which was already squeaky, every movement was a creak, a crack, everything. And she's trying to shush us too. And we're like, yo, we're trying to walk. And on top of that, like like we were being rained on, waiting for her to even pick up her phone. So we were kind of making like the squeaky sounds. So we had to take off our shoes, but she let us down into the basement. And luckily at that time, everything was cool. When we got down to the basement and we were like, yo, like, why is it pitch black dark? She then wants to inform us that the power is out and that the power is out on the whole street. And that's why she wasn't answering any of our texts or anything. Once me and Sam realized that, we were like, oh crap, we're actually screwed. So once we figured that out, we were kind of like, dang, what are we supposed to do? So luckily, the girl I was supposed to be macking on had a laptop, so we could kind of charge our phones, which I forgot to mention were very, very low because we forgot to charge them when we left my house. So that didn't help. So we're just watching a movie on her computer, and then we hear something upstairs. And Amanda, she was like, yo, run, run, run. So she has a secondary room that also has a closet in it, and like has another door that leads to another room. I know that's kind of confusing, but will make sense later. So we hid down there, no one came down, and everything was good, right? But then we started to fool around a little bit, and by fool around I don't mean like you fool around, I mean like we were just goofing off, like wrestling, doing dumb shit. And her mom heard. Now we didn't know this at the time, so basically Amanda, who is super drunk and acting really annoying, saying that we're like the loud ones, she was shushing us super hard and all that extra. So basically, her mom heard it, ran down the stairs. So at that time, me and Sam immediately in the closet room, bam, in the closet, she's looking for us everywhere. I know there's people down here, I know there's boys, everything. Her parents speak a different language, so she was also speaking in that tongue. Um, then she left because somehow I guess Amanda got her mom to not think it. But no, no, no. Mom instinct. Mom instinct. So everything was good for a little bit. And then we were just talking, but me and Sam were on the lookout. Like we were near the door at almost all times waiting. And so I distinctly remember in a video that I took on my phone was she had it like an elliptical, and Sam started using it as a joke, and then she started like yelling, "Stop, stop!" So when she did that, Mom was near the door, ran straight down, flashlight and all. We ran to the door, right? So like I said, like you can basically go in a circle in her basement because like there's like three doors that like make it easy to exit. So we went in one door, tried to run to the second room, and like we basically went on a wild goose chase going round and round until eventually Sam threw me into a corner under a desk and then just got caught. So basically she's yelling at him, grabs him, throws him out, and now it's just like the three of us. I'm under a desk. She flashes her light under the desk, doesn't see me somehow. So then things die down for a little bit, and then they come find me, and then we're just kind of freaking out, like, wait, where's Sam? Like, what are we gonna do? Like, he's gonna be stranded out there. He doesn't have his phone, there's no service, he has no contact like with anyone. So it's just him on his own, sitting on the doorstep. And this is all information I figured out afterwards was, yeah, he was just on the doorstep, and he was just there kind of freaking out, like what is he gonna do? Like he had nothing, like he was in his socks, like no shoes, and he's just out there in the rain. So yeah, so eventually since Amanda was his girlfriend, she snuck him back into her house, and things kind of died down for a while, and we just kind of stayed silent. And we messed around for a while. There was a few little like kind of like irrelevant things that went down, but y'all want to get to the good part. So basically we slept over to the night in a closet that was like, it's kind of like a secret one, like it's like one of like those panels in the wall type thing. So we were in there, and that's why I guess they never caught us, because she told us that they came down to look again. Mind you, this whole time, no food, no water, no nothing. It was just all of us down there till like 6, 7, 8 in the morning. I could only sleep for about 3 hours, so for the most part, we were all just like twiddling our thumbs. So when the morning hit, her parents came down and checked up on her before they all went to work, and her grandparents now come over because she's gotten caught a few times, so her parents now have her grandparents over, because I mean she be pulling things like this off. So basically they were on their way. We didn't know this at the time, so we were just kind of like hashing out a plan to leave. So when we were about to run out, her granddad, who I don't know what mafia, whatever he is a part of, but Mans was strapped. And basically, while we were running out the door, he just starts saying, "Hey, who is this? Who is this?" Because I guess the mom mentioned what happened yesterday to them, and he flashed the iron. He did not aim it at us. He didn't none of that. But Mans pulled it out his waistband and was just like waving it in the air like, "Hey, who are you?" Well, just acting all extra because he's big dog now because he has a strap. So me and Sam, with all of the adrenaline in our bodies, we ran, jumped her fence, and took a back way to one of our other friends' house because she lived in a neighborhood that was pretty common. So we went to her house, and then her dad just took us home, and I slept for almost like 13 hours. Definitely the most unfulfilling sneaky link and the weirdest. I never thought what happened was gonna happen for sure. Like, we really went into it thinking, oh yeah, like it's about to be lit, and then power outage and crazy mom and grandpa with the gat, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it got crazy. And trust me, I have some crazier stories. Just let me know by leaving a like, and I will pump out another video for you. And yeah, that's gonna be the video. It's just on signing off. Peace.